Hi everyone, and welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. Can you believe I found another bag from the Goodwill bins in Greensboro hiding in plain sight in my laundry room? Last month on the 21st, which was my birthday, my daughter and I drove out to Greensboro, went to the Goodwill bins there and brought home a Ruby full of things from there. Ruby is my car. So I want to show you the last bit of things that we picked up while we were there. I also have a couple of pieces of vintage clothing to show you from an estate sale and some pieces that I picked up at Goodwill, North Raleigh Ministries, and Cause for Paws. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, you're going to want to click that subscription button and the all notifications bell, because I have a shop with me video coming up and a haul from an estate sale that I got to go to before the estate sale started. It was a private pick. Kristen with Tobacco Road Downsizing reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in coming to a private pick. Of course, I said yes and jumped at the opportunity. So my friend Rhonda and I went yesterday, and I have a shop with me, and I also have the haul from that particular private pick, and also some things that I picked up at a separate estate sale that Rhonda and I went to yesterday. So you are not going to want to miss those. So make sure to click that subscribe button. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the 3 pieces of vintage clothing that I got at an estate sale that I don't believe I've shown to you before. First is, it looks like it, is that Rise Stevens? This beautiful powder blue. I would say this is, yeah, this is definitely a nightgown. Powder blue, like satin nightgown. And does it have a size on it? Right offhand, I don't see a size. I would say it's probably maybe a small or a medium. So I picked that up because if you don't know, I love selling vintage clothes in my booth. Second piece I got was from Amanda Stewart Intimates. This is a medium. Again, real pretty satin nightgown in this soft pastel pink. Really, look at the detailing on the upper part of this. It's beautiful. And then the last thing that I got at that particular estate sale was, no, I'm sorry, I have 2 more pieces. This is a vintage dress from Renmore, R-E-N-M-O-R, and do not know the size of this one offhand, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can see it's a gold with the gold shimmery threads going through it. Zips up the back, has a little tiny vent in the back of it. Beautiful piece. I really like that. Oh dear. And the last piece I wanted to show you from that estate sale just fell on the floor. Let me grab it. Got it. The last piece is this dress. This is from Discovery Fashions Limited. It is a size 12, all nylon. Look at how pretty. Somebody that enjoys vintage dresses is going to love this piece. I love this little wrap that is at the neck, and then it has a little sash belt on it. This is one piece, although it does look like 2, with all of this beautiful pleating on it. Gorgeous color, and then just a plain kind of A-line skirt on it. This is beautiful. I think somebody's going to snatch this up pretty quickly. So that was the leftover from an estate sale. Now to get to the things that my daughter and I picked up from the Goodwill bins. I showed you in one of the last videos a bunch of ties that I picked up. I thought those were all we got. They were not. Here are some more. And I mentioned that we wanted to make a purse. Each of us wants to make a purse out of these ties. I'm still not sure if we have enough. I have not found a video on YouTube of the style that I want to do yet. So this may be a while in the making, because I know a few of you said you would really like to either see this being made or when I am finished, but it's going to be a while. As, like I said, I've got to find just the right pattern for it. There's another one. And then I picked up this belt. I didn't pick up the belt for the belt. I picked it up for the buckle. I really like this buckle. And, you know, 4th of July, we're already, today is the 1st of June. Next month, we're going to say, is 4th of July. Love the buckle on this. I might leave it on the belt. It's not a leather belt. It is a size 5, it says. So I might leave it on the belt because somebody can remove that if they want to. And if they don't want to, they've got themselves a nice belt. Let's see. Okay. Also from the bins, picked up this piece of faux fur. I'll be putting this into my stash for, you know, upcoming sewing projects. This I got for myself. It had a maker's name on it here. I cannot make it out to save my soul. That's okay. It's just kind of this woven little backpack. I thought this would be really cute to wear when I'm just like dressed down, but I need, you know, something. Maybe I want my hands free for picking, you know, going through antiquing and stuff like that. Then also for the booth, but I'm going to have to put this away for a little while. Oh my gosh, my pile is falling over. This is a Ralph Lauren size 16 jacket. This is going to have to be put away for fall, winter. Beautiful, beautiful jacket this is. The buttons, look at how pretty the buttons are on this. Very well constructed, fully lined, beautiful piece. Louis, I'm sorry, bud, you're going to have to go another way, I think. My daughter picked this up. She wants to repurpose this skirt. It's a flannel. It has really pretty. It's not, well, yes, it is embroidery. There's some embroidery on it and sequins and beads and such. So I don't know what she's going to do with this, but she'll figure out something. And it has more on that side there. So I look forward to see what she does with this. She also picked up this kind of fuzzy thing. Oh, you know what? It might be a chair cover because it has a zipper on it. And she said she could use this for the lining of a jacket or a vest or something. I never would have thought about that, but that's a good idea. Louis, come on, bud. This is not a good idea. Come on, back up. Come on. Thank you. This I picked up for myself. I'm going to be putting this in my stash. I have an idea for a denim jacket that I want to do these. I've mentioned it on another video, and in the panels of the denim jacket, I want to do sort of like window panes. And I wanted something like this, sort of burnout fabric that is see-through but yet has a pattern on it that I could put into those panels. I think this is going to work out beautifully. This I got from my booth. This is a vintage skirt by Classic Expressions. Oh, this is an older one. It has a Union tag on it. Woohoo! I love it. And this is a size 22. Has a really pretty print on it. No kick pleats. Is that what that's called? A kick pleat? In it has a little bit of stretch in the waist, which is still good. So I thought that was a great find. That would be very nice for somebody for spring into summertime. Picked up another piece of faux fur that I'll be putting into my stash to use for something. This, I think my daughter picked this up. It is a tablecloth. I'm not sure if it's a tablecloth or a piece of fabric, but it's a beautiful print. It looks very, oh, it is, yeah, it's called Harvest Flowers, S&R exclusive hand print. This would make an adorable top for her for the summertime. Oh, it's a little heavyweight for that, so maybe a skirt. even a, no, I was going to say a pair of shorts, but maybe not. But a skirt would look really nice with that. She picked up, if I'm not mistaken, this polka dot sheet to make into a dress or something. Like I said in one of my last videos, thrifting is the way to go on fabrics, because you can buy this whole sheet for really just for a couple of pennies at the bins, or go to a thrift store and pick it up for less than $5. Get more fabric than you would have gotten absolutely at Joann's, even though they are out of business now, kind of sadly. This she picked up, another sheet. She really liked this green color. Doesn't know what she's going to do with it yet, but that's going to be going into her stash at her house. And then I picked this up for myself. I mentioned a while ago, one of my other videos, that I wanted to do a skirt. Here is the pattern. It's a Simplicity 8923, and that is the skirt that I want to make. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've been looking for material sheets that I can use to make this skirt. So I did pull this sheet from the bins, but I also pulled these two. This is a floral, and then this is a plaid. So I think they would look good together. And if not, we have these two blues that would, oh, that would look really nice together, wouldn't it? Picture it. Picture that skirt in these two fabrics. Wait, there we go. That's better. Yeah, there you go. Wouldn't that look pretty? I think so. And then, oh, and there's the plaid sheet. She picked up this dress, not to wear, but to repurpose. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know if she knows, like, again, if she knows what she's going to do with this. But for the price that she paid, she picked this up. A lot of fabric in this dress. And the beading and such on the bodice. So that is hers. This is also hers. She thought this would make a really cute, and I have to agree with her, kind of like shabby chic, what is it, cottagecore vest. Don't you think? Yep. And then this is also for Caitlin. It's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas towel for her kitchen. And this would just go over like the stove handle and then button down. And then this is the jacket that we picked up for her, that I'm going to be doing the same thing for her that I am currently working on a jacket of mine. I'm taking out all of this distress stuff here and putting lace behind it. She really liked that idea, so I'll be working on that one for her. So that finally is everything from the Greensboro bins. There are no more bags hiding in plain sight in my laundry room. This I picked up at a regular Goodwill for $2.99, so for $3, and it's quite heavy. This beautiful cross. It's probably maybe 1.5 feet long. It needs a little bit of cleaning, but that's not a big deal. Looks like branches to me. That's going to be going into my booth. And then I mentioned to you that I want us to start making candles, because believe it or not, even with, you know, the selling to you folks directly from my channel and Poshmark and my booth, I still do have some free time on my hands. So I thought I would start making candles, at least give it a shot. So I picked up for $3 this red one. It's been used, but that's okay. But for $3, I thought that was a good amount of wax. And a second one, again for $3. And then this just cream colored one for $2. So melt those down and repurpose them into more different candles. I haven't come across one of these in quite some time, so I was very happy to find this. One of these expanding, why aren't you expanding? Expanding peg racks. They do sell in the booth. Sometimes it takes them a little while, but they do sell. And this one was only $2.99, and it's a decent size. And I think somewhere on here, did I see where it said where it was made? Or maybe I was just hoping it did. No, it does not. These I like to pick up. I haven't come across one of these perpetual calendars in a long time. Now, I did pay up for this one. This one was $7, but it's substantial. It's chunky. I love the distressed look of it. I think somebody is going to enjoy that too. And, you know, you change your days, your month, and the date. So that's going to be going into the booth as well. And then a couple of pieces of copper. These two copper cups. I don't think I'm going to do anything to them. I'm not going to try and clean them up. I'm going to leave them as they are. Oh, they do have a mark on the bottom. What does that say? Oh, these are actually measuring cups. I didn't realize that. Oh, yes, the sizes are different. Like this, I think, is 3/4. And, oh, I'm not going to take the tag off. It's just going to take too long. And then that one is just a little bit bigger, but I think they would look great just staged in somebody's kitchen, just the way they are with that patina. And I paid $1.99 for both of them. Then a couple of pieces of brass, this nice, heavy seashell trinket tray. This was $1.99. And let's see if that has any markings. It does not. I think I'm going to leave the green on there. I think it just adds to it. And if the buyer wants to remove it, they certainly can polish it up if they like. But I like that kind of weathered, worn, I've been used kind of look. So, and it's this heavy piece, like I said. And then two beautiful, very heavy brass candlesticks. Only paid $1.99 a piece for these. One has the bottom felt on it. The other one does not. That's not a big deal because I do have felt and I can replace it. Oh, they're from Ethan Allen. Well, that's cool. So, you know, they weren't $2 a piece when they were first purchased. Very heavy. Beautiful pieces. Oh my goodness. Can you see, Cece? Let me turn you around just a little bit here. Cece is trying to make a bed on the top of the sheets. And Valerie is just watching her. Good thing they have to be laundered. Crazy cat. So I'm not going to include the linens and such that we bought to repurpose into things as my favorite. But let me think. What is my favorite from this haul is going to be this perpetual calendar. And you can see that I do have one right back there on my stove that I try to update every day. As soon as I come down, I take Diesel out for his little walk in the morning, although it's not really a walk, but to do his business. I come back in, I feed him, and then as I'm making my tea, I try to remember to change the date on there. So this is going to be my favorite from today's haul. So if you would, I'd love to know if you had a favorite or favorite finds from today's haul. Go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, to let me know that you do enjoy these kind of thrift haul videos. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until the next one, which I am planning for this Wednesday, because Tobacco Road Downsizing is going to be announcing their upcoming sale on Thursday. So I want you to be able to see what kind of things that you could possibly pick up if you go to their estate sale next weekend. And it's going to be in Chapel Hill, actually. So I'm going to be putting up my next video for sure on Wednesday of this week. And I hope that you will look forward to that. And until then, everyone, please take very good care of yourselves. Thank you for spending time with me today. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.